lazy and entitled because you feel like people should have the right food and shelter and education and the right to go to the hospital if you get injured or get sick. Those aren't privileges. Those are things as a society that we should want to contribute to. Well, not with my tax dollars. What the do you mean? What do you want that money to go to? Do you want that money to go to Israel? To Ukraine? Is that where you want it to go? To go blow up children in some other country that you can't even find on the map, but God forbid somebody gets to go to the hospital when they break their leg? What the are we doing here? And I know that feels like an attack on the right. You're not getting away from this either, left. I mean, God, y'all have so bought into the obvious Project Mockingbird propaganda where the media just wants you spun up and upset about everything. Everybody's... Look, if everything, then nothing is right. Everyone's a... then no one's a... We have got to let go of these narratives that we've been spoon-fed, and we just digest and move along and regurgitate over everyone that we come in contact with. And the reason you do it, look, I know you feel smart because you're saying the right words, and some of them are big. You're not. You don't have an honest, original thought in your head. If I can predict the next 5 things coming out of your mouth, because I also watch a balance of CNN and Fox News, so I can understand the enemy, and the enemy is the people that are deliberately cratering the middle class in the country. Do you not understand? And look, I understand the narrative going around now. They're like, well, AI and these automation and robots and stuff, they'll never take all our jobs, because if nobody has jobs, they won't have any money to buy their products and services, and then those companies will go under. We're past that. We've crossed that Rubicon. They don't care. What they're doing is everything they can to milk the last bit out of you to train their fucking for the automation. Because once none of us have jobs or money and we're all starving and homeless and dying off, they don't need us anymore. Because in the time it took us to train our replacements, they're not replacing us at our jobs. They're replacing us to do all of the shit for the people that are left, that had the means to leech every amount of value, every tangible, cool asset you could own, whether it be yachts or mansions or movie theaters in your basement or a bowling alley in your attic, which sounds crazy, but they're rich enough to do it. They're doing all of this on purpose, so when none of us are left, they don't, because their lives are already awesome, and they don't need me or you to write the TPS reports or have the meeting about the meeting. They don't need people that may or may not have come here legally or not, just because they were struggling to find a better way to live. I wish they'd have come here the right way, but they didn't, and a lot of times they're doing shit we don't want to do, kind of like cleaning those rich people's toilets or tending their vast lawns and ranches and shit like that. I know that sounds up, stay with me. They don't need those people anymore either, because there will be bots run by AI that can handle shrubbery, that can clean the toilet. There's no longer meetings about meetings, because there's no menial jobs anymore. It's all been done. We're reaching the end game. Wake the up.